Hello and welcome in. This is Redbeard. We're taking again a look at how many dudes. Try and get through this full release. Let's see what all we've got available to us so far. So we really need to lean into fantasy and then get some undead and warrior. So we can complete everybody and start moving forward. Though we still have a lot of them that need to complete and win tier 1 so we can use them in tier 2. But we at least have a majority of our dudes discovered, and they'll be easier to do some different stuff here. Alright. We're going to go the standard routes. Tier 1. Alright. And then please make sure to hit that like and subscribe, all that jazz. It helps out a bunch and is much appreciated. It's a big boost for the channel, and it helps to boost up your algorithm on your end. Yada da da da. I'm not sure. I'm thinking either pirate or manager. I already know pirate's pretty solid. We didn't get enough time with manager, so I feel like we should give him another shot. Alright, let's take this on. Okay. Another manager. Intercom, sensitivity training, open floor plan. Alright, so Micromanage now copies and stores an additional 10% of his intern's damage dealt. All manager dudes now choose the same micromanaged target. Ooh. So do I have them all aligned, or do I give them all another 10%? I kind of want to go with this. See how this plays out. The last one. Right, who's coming in next? Zombie, cyborg, electrician. Yeah, I need to do more with both of these dudes, but we need to get everybody discovered. So let's go ahead and grab our cleric. Alright, let's take on the little ducks. Dang. Yo. That was getting close. I don't like that. Maybe intercom was the wrong choice. Alright, let's see. Divining Rod or Incense Holder. So Holder gained 30% attack power, and its Divine Pulse healing increases by 5% per dude within its radius. Divine Pulse. His next Divine Pulse is reduced by 5% per dude it healed, up to a maximum reduction of... Okay, so cooldown reduction. I'm gonna go with Incense Holder. Let's get that free dude juice. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another. Alright, take on the rats. Let's get another manager. Very tempted to go with the Lich. But we need to try and discover and get everybody unlocked. Damn. Let's go again. Okay, medic. I mean, guess we'll have a bunch of healing. Alright, so I think for our warrior family, it's just general left. So maybe if he pops up, do that. I'm hoping some more of the fantasy shows up. I'd kind of like to see this whole setup with the warlock. We got rubber glove, heart boxers, death mask. Medic dude casts triage on a dude who is below 25% HP. That dude gains 30% attack speed and 15% toughness. Heart boxers, merchant dude's inventory gets stocked. There's 25% chance he gets charmed into letting us restock again for free. Triage gains 50% increased healing and it targets one additional dude. Ooh. Rubber glove sounds pretty good. I do like that. Toughness. Yeah, let's go death mask. Alright, now they're ducks. Alright, not bad. Oh. Okay. Yeah, either a Viking or a paladin. I like the Berserk Viking dude. So I'm almost wondering if we have both of them. And then we also do paladin. Which I guess I was off on warrior. I could have sworn it was only... Okay, I'm misremembering everything, I guess. I'm kind of thinking maybe we just go extra health and really ramp up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we have heart boxers or black sheep. Do that. Grab this. Grab that. Alright, take on the rats. Dang. Paladin almost went out, but we did lose the medic. Another manager. Duck-sized horses. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's get another paladin. Alright, fairy ring, pumpkin latte, or tourniquet. So, tourniquet was medic dude takes damage that drops his HP below 30%. All medic dudes gain 30% attack speed. I would really like to not have to pay for either of these. I mean, undiscovered, we need to try and fill out our whole, like... God, I can't think of the word. But, like, we need to fill everything. Alright, so we're gonna go with that for right now. Yeah, let's take on the Caraberge. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's get another cleric. Let's go for it. Crabs and big old rats. Dang. Alright, lost more dudes than I was expecting there. Let's get another paladin. Okay, so we have the toughness and the healing, but with paladin taunting, get those two skeledudes in the beginning. We're gonna let it ramp. Let's go ahead and heal everybody. Take on them goats. Right, that's a lot better. Yeah, let's get another paladin. I think I gotta go instant counter. So that was the 1% attack power reset after get knocked out. Blah, blah, blah. God, I can't talk. As soon as somebody gets knocked out. Alright, let's grab this. And then again, make sure to hit that like, subscribe. Much appreciated. If there's any suggestions for other games and whatnot to do on the channel, let me know down in the comments. Got a bunch, need to go back through, and a bunch of other ones I want to get started on. But we also gotta get through how many dudes. Alright, wolves and crabs. Alright, so far so good. Alright. Let's get another manager. Sweet, we got some lightning. Take on the teddy bears. And baby Ewoks. Alright. These guys have both already hit Gold Star. Alright, let's use our last dice. Damn. Alright, I mean, let's go ahead and I guess do zombie. Alright, let's see how this plays out. Dang. You're losing more dudes than I would like. Let's get more medic. Let's do the caboose for a paladin. Wondering. Should I just go ahead and revive? Yeah, let's wait. We'll do next round. Alright, there we go. Yeah, let's get another zombie. Only symbol. When a cleric dude takes fatal damage, he fully heals and casts Divine Pulse with 300% increased range and 1000% increased. Damn. And Sequined Vest. We can see this. Evasion. So let's definitely get that. Let's give everybody some evasion. Grab this. Revive everybody. Let's go for it. Alright. Not bad, but not great. Let's get another
Oh yeah.
paladin. So merchant, lifesteal, or micromanage. That gets 10% extra. I think for the moment I gotta go lifesteal. Get this even more. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put the, well, I do also have shovel. I was about to just lean into Fedora. Cleave during the battle for every unconscious dude. I don't remember who has cleave. If any of them do. It'd be nice if, like, this kind of, like, breakdown here could also kind of, like, hover there, but since it's already here, I guess that's... it is what it is. Yeah, who's got cleave? I think I'm gonna put Fedora on our manager.
Oh yeah.
I think I might go ahead and revive. And we'll go with our rams and nooks. Rats. Thinking maybe go the lighter-ish, because that's the thing. Sometimes they're not necessarily a lighter battle. Sometimes it almost seems more difficult. Oh, damn. Yeah, let's go for it. That might have been a waste. I figured I need to try it. Dang. Meh, I say. Alright, well, had to give it a shot. Though it does suck that we lose the money. I feel like I'm gonna almost always do that when I probably should be more discerning with which way I'm going. Yeah, like, so take on a few dog-sized rats, or take on a little bit more of ducks and then a cougar, and yet you're... that doesn't seem... It's gotta be just purely randomized, because I don't think there's any sense to, like, the way that works. I think for a few rounds here, I'm gonna try and, like, err on whichever one seems a little bit easier, so we can start cranking up our dudes. I think I want to go with the rattlesnakes over the elf. See if that was a mistake. Possibly. Okay. Let's get another paladin. Let's go for... think we're just gonna stomp some rats. Alright. Let's get another paladin. Okay, we have post-mortem snapback sneakers. So snapback sneakers. Jesus, I can't talk. A dude gets thrown, 30% chance to instantly recover. Post-mortem. Well, manager dude takes fatal damage. He fully heals, and all manager dudes gain a stacking additional 1% damage copied by their micro damage. I mean, yeah. Let's get another dude juice. Get our meteor. And ravens. I feel like we should just keep going paladins. Yo. Things gonna be rough without our skeletons, but if we like give up the black sheep, we don't have any taunt, and then that becomes kind of pointless. It's just two of them. So if I take either of these, I might as well take both. Yeah. Yeah, let's revive. Let's get another cleric. Let's take this on. Yeah, definitely is some of these relics that seems like if you get them too early in a build or too late in a build, they're like not necessarily useless, but they're not like super beneficial. Because I'm wondering if maybe the taunt was already just too much. Because we had paladins like dying constantly almost. Yeah, I say that now. Here we go. Yeesh. Alright. Let's get another paladin. Got two dudes. Do I go medic or do I go zombie? I think I'm gonna go medic, and then I need to grab as many zombie dudes as they come up. Or do I just get the zombies while they're cheap? Well, relatively. Yeah. Let's do zombies. Let's get our dudes infected. Damn. Damn ravens. Right, let's get another. Yeah, another medic. Inspired skin cream. The zombie dude receives healing. He damages surrounding enemies for 200% of the healing received. Hell yes. That, and hopefully we can maybe get. Nope, we can't get that, I don't think. I was gonna say warp deck, but That's a sci-fi one, and we do not have any sci-fi dudes. Damn. Alright. Let's do a full revive. Take this one on. Alright, those 3 zombies should be, like, laying the smack down. Yeah. Almost lost multiple. 926. 281. 92.7 for our paladins. Let's get another zombie. Free dude. Alright, epinephrine, sewing kit, false face. All dudes gain 20% evasion. All dudes have a 15% chance when taking damage to heal for 100% of the damage taken if the damage was not fatal. Mech dude's triage grants 5% attack speed for 5 seconds. That sounds good for the healing factor. I think I gotta go with this. Do I just use our last? I think I might just go with the smaller fight and hope this goes well. Yeah. Get that. Do I get our 10th paladin? Or do I do another zombie dude? Yeah, let's go with our 10th. Alright, food dude has shown up, and we got ramen, naan, or hot pot. So the hot pot, we get 20% attack power and 10% attack speed. Naan, we get 50% cleave, 5% crit chance. So right now, nobody has cleave, so I'd have to decide who I want to put that on. %, deflection, 25% cleave. Alright, I think I'm gonna ignore the ramen. We're either doing naan or hot pot. So let's see, what would be best? Kinda thinking about giving the hot pot to either the cleric or the paladin. So I feel like I need a boost that. So I might go cleric, I think. Or do I give him crit? Nah, if we were doing crit chance, I probably should do that with our medic. Damn, can't decide. I'm taking way too much time with this. I need to move on. I'm so indecisive right now. Yeah, let's stick with the thing I initially thought. It's the cleric and hot pot. I revive. Or just take this on. Yeah, let's go for it. Should have just done it beforehand. Man. So we have damage, but even with all of our healing, it seems like it's not amped up enough yet somehow. Let's do... So far, I'm not fully digging micromanage. Teddy bears, I guess. Let's get another zombie. Take on duck-sized horses. Let's get another zombie. Our captain's hat was our 30% attack power. Purple heart, anytime we have a critical hit, temporary health. Well, I mean, the only person with crit chance is the medic, so that seems kind of a waste until we get other relics or food or whatever put on anybody, or a trinket. So let's do Captain's Hat. Who do we put at the top now? 30% attack. Maybe the cleric? Yeah. You're the regional manager, not the manager. Or you're the assistant to the manager. Alright, Captain's Hat. Let's go for it. Nice. So cleric put out 2k, 2.9 from zombie. 2.3. Alright, so definitely paladin, zombie, and cleric are kind of holding the team together. Medic and manager, you gotta step it up. You guys are kind of lame right now. Another medic. Freak dude. Now let's go for the big one. Damn. I need a new juice bad. Let's get another zombie, free dude, meteor. Those are back. That might make things worse now. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. That's such a... Man. Alright, let's go for it. It's nice having the Skeledudes back. Let's get another medic. Yeah, ball out. Let's go with this one. Let's get another medic, even though they're not really doing us well. Let's Let's get another cleric. Another regular dude. Dude juice, yes, for the love of God. There we go. I'm going full broke. Right as we have everybody coming back. Cool. Oh, that was lame. Man, for as much damage and healing as we're doing, it still seems like we're kind of getting pushed against the ropes each time. Attack power during battle for unconscious dude. Do I do that, or do I give everybody some toughness? I think I gotta go liquid courage. So face tattoo, crazy straw, and ribs. Tattoo is our deflection. Crazy straw, they get life steal and crit chance. And dudes adjacent to the wielder on the roster gain 1% crit chance and 1% evasion for every 2 wielders, stacking it up to 10 times. I kind of want to give the zombies Riz. Even though I'm thinking possibly a better choice would be the Crazy Straw Paladin. I mean, we can possibly still do that here later. But I just can't find it funny. Let's have some Riz zombies. Our poor medics and paladins have 1 manager. Regular dudes. Damn. Can we just go ahead? I feel like that's a waste of or not crit. Oh god, I can't think. Dude juice. It's only 5. I do kind of want to start this new area out fresh. I need to move regular dude. You are not the one with skin. I want to give Paladin dude the boost. Yeah, let's see without those 5 how we do. Not bad, not bad. Lost a couple skeleton. Or do we get another zombie, or do we do another cleric? Let's do our 10th. Perfect dude. Yes, we'll use deal. Alright, let's take on all of these little ducks. Or horses. They're the size of ducks. Alright, nice. $4.24. Expired cream. It's gonna start kicking in really good. Alright. Let's get another medic. If we had everybody, I would go for this, but I think to save on the dude juice, we're gonna go Big B. Alright. I think we're gonna keep you at like just 5. Maybe you'll get a bump later on. Alright, let's take on our goats. Alright, not bad. Sweet. Incident calendar is starting to pick up. Alright. Let's get another medic. Another free dude. Tax break. All dudes gain 1% max HP for every $500 spent this run. Now, does that mean this entire, like, 45 rounds plus that we've been going, hopefully? Or is it just in this specific, like, I think I'm overthinking it. I don't know. Or do I do this for the zombies? I think for right now I'm gonna go with this, though. If that comes back up, I'm gonna grab it. Alright, let's run it. Alright. Let's get another medic. False, or, oh, not false, it's a death mask. We get hand sanitizer. Let's go for that one. Tourniquet drops below 30%. Gain attack speed. Plus saying is now 20% attack. Yeah, let's go for them both. See how this goes. Man, I don't like how bad that dipped down on everybody. That is a sizable amount of damage. 4K. Damn. Alright. Let's get some more blessing. Dog-sized rats. Sweet. That's a lot better. Alright, let's get another zombie. Cloud lightning. Alright, little ducks. Let's get medic. Yeah. I think. Let's see. I'm gonna do 3 of them. And everybody else is gonna be a cleric. I think I'm gonna go for the Ravens. Alright, let's get that dupe juice, get a potion, and let's get another dupe juice. Alright, let's run it. It would be dope if before all the dudes come back from the ranch, we get that job at Relic. That would be sweet. Okay, Ritual Dagger, Deadline, Jazz Flute. When a dude evades, he gains 10% crit chance for 2 seconds. We did get our Sequined Vest, so everybody's got evasion. That would be really good. Deadline. If a manager dude or one of his interns has less than 40% HP, he equalizes his and all of his interns' HP. Yeah, nah, I don't think I'm messing with that for a little while. All dudes gain 2% regeneration. And then they throw the dagger. I think I can't pass up Ritual Dagger, that's too good. But definitely if Jazz Flute pops up, I need to buy it. Deadline, I'm not sure about. So far, you have not proven yourself to me, Manager Dude. You seem the most useless of the employed. Is that kind of on purpose? Is that a statement from the devs? Because on one hand, I applaud you and I appreciate it, but on the other hand, I'm like, I actually want him to be useful. I would like for everybody in this to be some form of useful. Do we get more blessing? We'll go crazy with our skin cream. And we'll get another paladin. Sweet. Alright, so we got Vault, Trench Coat, or Nuclear Codes. So Nuclear Codes, we have 5% attack speed, and then when our dudes attack, they guess the next number in the Nuclear Code. And then we drop a nuke. Trench Coat, we get our Toughness that decays. Vault grants 15% chance to earn a 100% increased payout after winning a battle. Damn, that sounds nice. I think I gotta go Toughness. Because that's really great, but it's an eventual maybe. Roll the dice, and you're really just getting 5% attack speed up until that happens. And two, it could happen at any moment, so it could be like you are basically done with the round, and that's when it gets activated. Versus when you needed it to activate on, like, the goat, or something like that. Damn, that payout would be very nice. I mean, we're looking at both 15%. Screw it, let's go Vault. Let's get another Paladin. Nice. Alright, we got that. Let's take on Leopards and Wolves. Kind of surprised we're not getting more skeletons popping up. Alright, let's get a medic. Nice. Nice. Alright. Alpha Wolves. And our Snapping Turtles. I think I'm probably gonna say this every time, but turtles in general, pretty cool. Snapping turtles, little assholes. Alright, you guys get stronger and stronger with the more healing. You're also just waylaying everybody. Where was it again? Spire creep, 200%. Damn. Right. Let's get another medic. Okay, open floor plan or pizza party. Micromanage now copies and stores an additional 10%. Pizza party. Micromanage now heals himself and his interns for 50% of the damage it deals evenly. Let's go with the healing. And let's do that. Let's see if maybe all of his stuff combined is going to become, like, useful. Man. Let's just do that so we can get another. Alright, protective cloak or old jacket. Cleric dude gains 10% toughness, and his divine pulse now applies temporary health for 20% of his DPS to up to 5 roster dudes within its radius. Ooh. Where do we go? Old jacket. Gains 20% max HP, 30% heal. I think I gotta go protective cloak. And then let's get this. Yes. Alright. Big bees or porcupines. Nice. Alright, 7.8. 8K. Protective clone. 2.8. Alright, 2.9. 3.1. 51. 71. So Pizza Party did 143 healing. Let's get another zombie. Let's take on our honey badgers with gorilla. Let's boost up everybody's health even more. Take them out, boys. Nice. Nice. Let's get another cleric. Hell yeah. Alright, so battle him. Now get more blessing. Or the blessing gives us attack power and run speed. So I mean, it is more blessing. It's doing more benefit. And then we get HP. Sweet. Those are back. Awesome. Dog-sized rats. Let's run it. Nice. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get another medic. Let's invest. Alright, big bees, big wolves. Sweet. Another zombie or another paladin. Let's get another paladin. So we're at 15, 16, 17, 16, 5. But he is getting a boost with the fedora, so it seems to be working. Damn crabs! Taking out 2 dudes? How dare you? Man, Cleric is becoming a beast. Let's get that. Another lightning. Let's get that. 38 honey badgers. Aww. I would have hoped the one was stored up long enough it would have done something. Alright, let's hit these paintings. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, let's get another paladin. Ooh, okay, RTO mandate. When re-entering the ranch after winning a round, each unconscious dude has a 15% chance to be revived. That would be pretty fantastic. But that 10% crit for the evade. I already said I wanted to grab that. Thoughts and prayers. Any dude healed by Divine Pulse gains 1% evasion and receives 10% increased healing for 4 seconds. Damn. I mean, that's gonna end up helping out the most, I think, out of everything. Because we're getting the evasion, increased healing, that's also gonna make skincare pop off even more. Alright, thoughts and prayers. Alright, receipts, therapy, or black belts. Gain 10% evasion. They evade, chance to strike back, dealing direct damage equal to 100%. Alright. Lands a crit. He has 50% chance to taunt 2 nearby enemies and gain 10% toughness and force. So you guys have the crit. We've already got 10% toughness. Your evade is 13. Cleric. Evasion is at 10. At 8 crit, 10%. Which crit do they have? No. Kinda thinking black belt for the cleric. Or we just go with receipts on our medic. I think I'm gonna go receipts for the medic. Hope this is good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and revive everybody. Let's take our big one. We got our stallions, ogres, and feral hounds. Looks like we're doing pretty good so far. With that extra taunt, looks like we're gonna see maybe some more skeletons popping up. Alright, claim our reward. Get another zombie. 98 honey badgers. Yep. Hell yeah. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, mouth guard and focus mitts are nice, but we haven't done this one yet, so we're getting it no matter what. All dudes gain 2% regeneration when a dude heals through regeneration. He has a 10% chance to heal for an additional 20%. So just health on health on health. Is that gonna make this go even crazier? Let's see what the damage is here when we're staying pretty consistent. 5 scope, 6. Yo. Didn't lose anybody. Oh, 3 there at the end with the Skeledudes. Zombie is doing 13k, 7.4 for expired 3. Yo. 12k for the cleric. Damn. Alright, and then 13. So that's 13, 12, 5.9, 6.4. Nice. Alright, let's get another zombie. Meteor. Nice. Take on these goats. Hell yeah. Damn, only 2 Skeledudes got dropped? Alright. Let's go ahead and get another medic. Free dude. Take on the stab crabs. Stabbo crabbo. With some horses and pigs. Man, our health is all staying pretty good, but it is taking a while to get those stab crabs. Jesus. I did not want to go down without a fight. Hey, yo! Another payday. Hey. Medic. Tax break, yes. Universal health care, yes. Just getting everything. Give me those Canada gooses. Feel my wrath. Canadian gooses. Dude, I love that it's Canada gooses, not Canadian gooses. I look forward to the other versions of that are going to be in Tier 2 and 3. Because the meese thing, I love that. I enjoyed that. It cracked me up. It too made me think of Brian Regan's bit from years ago. Alright, sewing kit. Oh yeah, bonus check. Now grants 20% attack speed and 5% crit chance to his interns. Yes. We give up some of Paladin Dude's health. But we get oversized pauldrons. Blessing reduces damage taken by an additional 10% and transfers an additional 10% of damage to Paladin. Though with all the other health boosts we just got, I think we can handle it. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, let's go for it. Nice. Hell yeah. So I think maybe the trick with manager dudes is really doing the fedora and then just leaving only a handful of them. Because I don't know if they'd be doing this well if we didn't have that go. But then again, I don't know, maybe they'd be killing it if we had like 20 of them. That's the thing, is some of these dudes, their makeup and then how they go with the other dudes, it's like, unless you got the right combo, it might be trash. Or it's not great until you get enough relics. Either way, that's a pain. Let's get more blessing going. Snapping turtles and a grizzly. Let's go for it. See how this plays. Alright, we're dipping slightly more, but still pretty good. Damn. Our health is doing really solid. Alright, another paladin. Nice. Alright, let's take on the Panthers and the Big Bees. Yo! Wonder, was it just because those three dudes were like in the wrong place at the wrong time? Damn, that freaked me out for a second. Like, are we about to lose a ton of dudes? And then it just kind of normalized. Alright, let's get another cleric. Let's get our 20th paladin dude. Alright. Take on the gorilla. Yeah, let's go for it. Pretty good so far. Nice. Get our reward. Get another zombie. Gravestone. When a dude gets knocked out, his skeleton gets summoned as a skeleton. Man. Earlier that could have been helpful when more dudes were dying. Or if we had a sci-fi dude and we could get that warp deck. Royalty card, I mean... It's kinda nice, but that's one that I'd rather not pay for, so I think I'm gonna actually do that. Mana collector, temporary health equal to 6% of their max HP every 2 seconds, yes. And then let's do it. Dude juice and health potion. Alright, so we did... Oh, so it says up to 20. And we've already hit that, so okay. I was about to say, why didn't that change? Up to 20, okay. Let's take on our goats. That's right. 29k. 21 in expired skin cream. Man. Having a zombie with a healer is awesome if you get that. I think I might get our 20th zombie. Alright, so immediately gain 2 dude juice and 30% chance to not be consumed with our Mobius strip. Willing flesh. Zombie dude gains 15% healing received. When any zombie dude gets knocked out, 5% chance that all unconscious zombie dudes instantly revive with full HP. And then we have the RTO mandate. When re-entering the ranch after winning a round, each unconscious dude has a 15% chance to be revived. I think I gotta go RTO, and then if Willing Flesh pops up again, we'll snag it. has the possibility of not having to do a bunch of dude juices constantly. And they can use that $100 towards another relic. Hell yeah. Granted, I'm like, do I go full in and revive them? Yeah, let's just run it. Alright. Nice. Got that bump. Alright, let's get... Which one do we take to the 20th level? Yeah, let's get more blessings out there. Chili Dao, ramen, or the baguette. So 10% evasion, 25% cleave. I can't talk. I'm trying to remember, did we ever give anyone cleave? I don't believe so. Yeah, now we have no cleave. Deflection and crits. Maybe we could put that on our medics. Or do we do max and some blockage? I think if we do that, we do the paladins. Or do we go ahead and boost up? Because everybody's at 200 except... Oh, but we already gave the cleric the other items, damn. Deflection and crit. Let's put... I think I'm gonna put this on our...
Oh, yummy!
Yeah, we're giving Paladin a chili dog. Alright, let's take on the Ravens. Nice. Let's get another cleric. Sweet. Take on these hounds. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's get our 20th cleric. Regular dude, some pocket dice. We got another paladin. Sweet. Alright, so we just need to get our 20th medic. Now, I wonder if I should ever bump them up or just let it keep riding. Because right now we're at 16. Alright, let's go for it. Nice. You're doing really good. Hell yeah. Cleric put out 24. And and did 19k in healing. 8k in prevented. Protective Cloak and Mana Collector doing crazy. Right. 8k for Mr. Manager. 616 from the regular dude. 12k healing, 6.5, 5.7 for triage. The zombie is doing 30. Almost 20k just from the expired skin premium. Nice. 14 Paladin. And then our Skeledudes are doing 1.4. Damn. Alright, let's get another Paladin. Noise. Rotting Stake. All dudes gain 10% attack speed and 30% run speed. Yes. Smelling Salts. When a dude gets knocked out, he has 15% chance to revive. Yes. Let's get Lightning. Let's roll the dice. False face. Buy another one just to use it to. I mean, Ion Storm is nice. And it'd be cool to have that extra bonus at the beginning. I kind of want to get another relic I can view. I'll do that. Alright, restock. Harry Buckler for the snapback. I haven't done snapback yet. But the parry is a lot nicer. I think I gotta go with that. Alright, let's run it. Oh man, the health bars are like almost... Oh, they're starting to move a little bit. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's grab that. Let's get our 20th medic. Right, horse-sized ducks. Alpha wolves and 16 horses. Alright, let's run it. I'm wondering, with this build, if we were to swap out Manager Dude with any of the other employee, would it be running as smooth as it is right now? Or would it be, like, better, worse? So I'm trying to think, like, if we had either, like, the farmer, or maybe finance dude? Ooh! We got that little boost, sweet. Another zombie. Sweet, we got those back. Paladin is sitting at over 400 HP now. Sweet. And Cleric is almost at 50 DPS. Damn. Manager Dude's at 33? Sweet, alright. 2 unicorns and 3 tigers. Let's see how this plays. Health is staying pretty good on everybody. Yo. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, we hit 31 on that? Damn. Alright, let's get another medic. Free dude, some potion and a meteor, sweet. Yes, all out. Alright, silverbacks and horse-sized ducks. So I think if Snapback shows up in a stash, and there's not something like amazing next to it, I definitely gotta grab that so I'm not having them get flung. So with the gorillas, and with that gust, whenever these guys come up that round, they can stay right on top of them. Yeah! Nice. I'm glad I went with that. I almost was just going to do the trench coat, which that probably also would have given us a decent boost, but I gotta say, that is very nice here. And then we can get more relics and whatnot. Hell yeah. Another cleric. This will be a good test of how good we are. Remove all the taunting elements. How does this play? Still pretty solid. Hell yeah. Nice. This is a pretty sweet build. It's feeling kind of the same as like when we did the Undead Army. Right before the full drop. Nice. Was that after? God. The days are all like bleeding together for me right now. It's been a very long week. Dude juice, burner phone. 877. Damn. I think we're gonna. I'm kinda tempted just so we could maybe get a lightning or another meteor. Or hell, another potion. But it's like, is that a waste of a dice or waste of $25 I could be saving? When it just winds up being another phone or it's like dice again. Let's do it. Alright, let's just get dice and be done with it. Alright, big B's and 500. Okay. There we go. Oh, damn. It took out all the regular bees. That's what I'm talking about. So now we're just taking our leisure with the, Here, let's bump this up. Didn't even realize we were only at 1. This video's gonna end up being a lot longer, probably. Unless somehow this takes a radical turn. But it seems like we're doing pretty good. Alright, Death Rattle, attack power during battle per unconscious dude. Padded helmet, when a dude gets thrown, you get the run speed and attack speed. That would be very nice. Paladin dude gains 30% max HP and can bless 2 more dudes. I gotta do that. Alright, face tattoo, team jersey, or baseball bat. I'm debating whether to re-roll for possibly a new trinket, or we put all of our clerics in the jersey, or we have all of our paladins as they're blessing our dudes. They're also beating the hell out of all the other dudes. Very tempted because I want to see if there's anything else. It'd be my luck that just like brings back face tattoo and 2 that we've already used. Yeah, okay, let's do team jersey and we're gonna put it on the cleric. Alright, going to the cave. Nobody's getting dragged this time. Sweet. Rattlesnakes. Alright. They're going slowly. Should start cranking up here soon. Yeah, there we go. Alright, not bad, not bad. Yo, 45k. And 44k. 18,000 in healing. Damn. Yeah! We also got our payday. Hell yeah. Alright, who do I go with? I want to try and get more blessings.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Nice. Oh, seagulls. You guys are little shits. Let's see how this plays. Staying pretty good. Thank you, Mana Collector. Where were you? Aha. Nice. 27 from Paladin. And 15k. Nice, 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 nice. Two random dudes. Did the pauldron give us 1 or 2? No, that was 10% damage. 2 additional dudes, there we go. So 4 dudes. I can't remember if any of these other ones added another dude to it. Alright, so we have 4 in total. For each dude at least. Alright, let's take on the Ravens. And with Paladin. Alright, let's take on the Seagulls. I mean, we're doing good, we're surviving and everything. It is just kind of going slow. I'm almost tempted to do like a lightning to speed it up, but I need to save that for the later rounds. 51. Nice. Alright, another zombie, free dude, a phone, brass knuckles. Yes. Sorry, snapback sneakers. You are still getting pushed aside. Alright, let's dismiss Canada Gooses. Alright, the brass knuckles was definitely a nice little boost at the beginning. Kind of get things rolling. Nice. Only 4 skeletons? Alright. Let's get another paladin. Explosive innards. I like and I don't like the explosive innards. It does a fair amount of damage, but so yeah, 0.5% chance to explode, dealing damage to surrounding enemies equal to 200% of his max HP. Is at 349. But then we lose our zombie dudes. That's a pain in the ass. Lose 10% HP. We get the Medallion of Vengeance. Fatal damage from something other than his blessing. Fully heals. Yes. Do I go for it? Right, round 86. I don't know if that's going to end up screwing us, or if it's going to be beneficial. But losing our toughness, that does suck. So I think I'm going to stay there. I'm going to just do this one. Alright, let's go tigers, bees, and alpha wolves. And if we could get the vault on this one, that would be sweet. Hell yeah. This is doing very well. Alright. Get that reward. Another paladin. Free dude. Alright, we're getting our first Blastoise. And some King Cobras. Waylay the hell out of Gamera, boys. Guardian of the Galaxy, my ass. Or is it universe for him? I can't remember which term they use for him. Medic. Wild Lightning. They have Polar Bear and 36 Panda Bears. Nice. Nice. How many times have I said nice through this whole video? Jesus. Hey! I'm fighting the urge to say that. But that is sweet. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's get another cleric. Which way do I go? Bunch more clerics? Or do I get more medics? Or do I infect all of them and make them into zombies? I mean, with the team jersey, the more I have, I gotta go cleric. Alright, let's take on the Rams. Slowly whittling away. Alright, getting a little faster. Alright, this should melt now. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Well. Let's get another zombie. Heart boxers or clerical error. Cleric dude now generates Holy Destruction for 50% of the raw healing done by his Divine Pulse. Every 2 seconds, he unleashes the Holy Destruction as direct damage onto the best fit enemy. Yes. I think I'm gonna reroll. Heart Boxers is nice, but at this point in the game, it's like it's not as big of a benefit. If I could get it for free, hell yeah. Snapback, yes. Finally. Wild Lightning. Let's go. Damn. 85k. Clerical error. Holy shit. shit. 30k. 47. Damage prevented, 83. Holy shit. I'm really liking this build. Alright, Cosmic Geode, Knuckle Bones, Bloody Tens. These both sound nice. Don't want to pay for this. A couple of meteors would be cool. Just do that. Sabertooths and a gorilla. Or, not a gorilla, but the gorillas. It's kind of interesting, that whole concept they've been talking about with potentially swapping out the musicians that make up gorillas. So, like, the characters of the band can be immortal, kind of like some Bugs Bunny type-ish. But it's like, do you try to have whoever the new musicians are try to replicate that sound? Or do they just treat it like it's the new era of those characters? Like, they've maybe do like a slight redesign, something like that. Or it's like Gorilla Shippuden. They've now changed. Alright, do I do Cleric or Paladin? I think we get another Cleric. Alright, we have the nuclear codes, plot armor, 0.5 chance to gain 50% attack power, 9% defense. The Trust or Dude has a 20% chance to set off a bomb. 500% is defense. I mean, that's of course nice. That could be crazy, just having all of our dudes potentially letting off huge bombs. Because, I mean, 26, 22, 36, almost 50. But with all that damage going into the Paladins, could they just be getting plot armor constantly? Let's go plot armor. Force violence. Yo. 15 times. 17. 19. So I think between the Holy Destruction and plot armor, we're just like annihilating everybody. Yeah. Damn, look at those numbers. Cleric is 76k. 26 in healing. 22 preventing. 18 for the manager. 2.6. Pizza Party is hitting 1.8 now. Oh god, Pizza Parties, that was such a pain in the ass. For the, like, this is our morale boost. Corporate America, or when you had to do that for in education, doing different events. It's just too much stuff to try and keep track of. It was always a pain. 16 prevented. 62, so 39k for Mark Cream. 5.4, 53 prevented. Damn. 34k. Sweet. Okay, this is going really nice. Really nice. Yeah, let's get our 25th of them. The medic. Sweet. Our money's in. There we go. Snap back. Coming in clutch. Now we need the padded helmet to go with that. Hopefully it comes up here soon. Hoping this will be able to go pretty far after the last round, hopefully. I'm saying that at round 93. Hopefully I'm not, like, dooming myself, and here soon we're gonna suddenly get our, like, asses royally to us. 25th zombie. Nice. 27, 27. Both ends. Nice. So yeah, it's like the paladin and the cleric right now are just protecting everybody and going crazy with the blasts, and now it's allowing these three to just go ham. It's like, damn, yeah, those numbers are crazy. 92. Woohoo. Alright, let's get another medic. Jazz flute. Hell yes. Ion storm. I want you. I want more lightning, even though I haven't used any of you in a minute. But let's reroll. Old jacket, yes. Mobius, yes. And those are grand each, so yeah, now we can't do anything else. Let's save. Take on these cougars. 19, 25, 26, 30 times. Jesus, that is going off like crazy. It says 0.5% chance. I don't think that's right. Because it seems like that would be happening, like, very rarely. That shit's popping off, like, almost every 2 seconds. I mean, I'm not necessarily, like, complaining. I mean, I kind of am, I guess. But, like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like something's off with the number there. That dude takes that. Or is it just that they really are taking that much damage constantly from the animals? And I'm just overthinking it. Over 100. Hell yeah. Alright, another medic. Queen bees and sabertooths. How's this dude? Oh, my bad. Smack the hell out of my mic. One of our first regular dudes dead in, like, shit, almost like, what, 10 rounds? Nearly? Nice. We got that again. 120. Alright, let's get another medic. Alright, sweet. We got that back. 531. Almost 420. A. And then still they're at just 189 while everybody else has crazy health. Alright, Alpha Wolves. Nice, nice, nice. It's like incident calendar is going crazy. Nice, nice, nice. 199. Holy shit. Almost 200k from these dudes. Another paladin. Alright, health and a dude juice. Alright, queen bee and gorillas. Nice. Nice, nice. Nice. Alright, another paladin. Take on these crabs. I think I'm gonna actually just zap them. Let's make a bunch of crab cakes, boys. I was about to say Krabby Patties. Which, I mean, those probably are made out of crab. Crabs like to eat each other. And Mr. Krabs was a cheap, greedy bastard. Alright, do I get another zombie or just have 30th power? Let's go. Ring of Shielding. Alright, Fairy Ring. I don't really want to pay for you. Job ad. You would have been cool a while back. Though 3 just additional dudes right now would also be nice. I'm almost tempted. Where's it better to just get those 3 extra dudes? Do I risk it? Yeah, it's just something useless. Or it's like pumpkin latte loyalty card. I'll be so annoyed. Yeah, let's just do job ad. Because it could still be beneficial, and we're at least getting 3 dudes, but... Alright, let's go. Nice. Alright, we lost one of our regular guys we just got. Taken a while with the Diamondbacks, but ended up just mainly being our Skeledudes and a regular dude. Not bad. Now let's get another Cleric. It's less than 40 key equalizers. Sensitivity training. Or the rubies. That sounds nice. I'd like to get this for him so we're complete on relics. But I gotta go Ruby Scepter. That's too good. Alright, we had Laser Pointer, Medical License, Neck Brace. Gain 20% max HP. When he takes damage that drops him below 30% HP, he gains temporary health. Alright. Even though I don't think our health is gonna drop as much, I say that now. Let's go crazy and let's put that on Paladin, dude. Even more health. Sweet. Alright, so we're going into the Coliseum with 1 regular dude getting dragged. You know what? We will revive him just for this. 73 horse-sized ducks, 400 ravens. 25% healing received is gone. Think I am going to lightning these dudes like immediately. Alright, not bad. I think I'm gonna do it again. Try to take out more of these dudes. At least wear them down. Sweet. $32, $24, $40. 156k. Zombie did over 100. Nice. Let's get another zombie. Unicorns and stallions, and we got toxic gas. Dudes take damage for 3% of their max HP every second. 764 for our paladins, though. So I think we're going to be doing okay for a moment. Nice. Slowly wearing them down. I really do wish we had the 2 times speed. That'd be very useful. $90, 165, 50, 30. Sweet. Even 5k from the regular dudes? That's pretty good. Yeah, let's get another zombie. Feral hogs and honey badges. Run speed is going to be reduced. Lightning. Where do we go? Now let's go central. Take out as much as we can. Alright, getting kinda low, but we're now hitting a good stride. Yeah. All the healing finally caught up, and now there we go. Sweet. $139 and $146 for zombie and cleric. Damn. Let's get another cleric. Lions and lionesses. Let's see how this goes. Alright, I'm already just immediately. Let's do this. We're losing some of our dudes. I knew this was going to be difficult. The lions and lionesses are always a pain in the ass. Alright, let's get our 30th cleric. Sensitivity training. So how many families do we have? We have fantasy, undead, warrior, employed. Alright, yeah, that should be good. Let's re-roll explosive innards. No, let's get attack power for everybody. Another dude juice. Another dude juice. Alright, we're taking on the goats. Let me get some more, yes, meteor. Dude juice. Let's reroll it. Another meteor. Get a strange spore. Yeah, let's keep that just in case. Alright. Let's go for it. Alright, get him, boys. Take out the goat. Sweet. Man, The medics are getting the brunt of it. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. So there's an achievement for winning with 20 plus stacks of Fedora. Okay. 325k. Hot damn. Clerical error is amazing, especially if you got a bunch of clerics. Let's get our rewards. Nice. +1 ensemble flyer slot for reaching 148. Sweet. Alright. We still got a bunch we need to discover and grab. So, let's see. Zombie. It's the innards. We still need to get willing flesh and the tooth. Those would have been helpful. So those like deadline and I don't remember if we had another one. That was the divining rod. And so we've now gotten all of the promoter. But now it's 3 of them need to get boosted up. Still got a fair amount for the medic we need to get. And then that has to be Hammer of Smiting, and then what's that, the Book of Life or something, I think? Alright, nice. Let's keep going. Yeah, let's continue. Let's see how far we can run this. Let's get another Paladin. Meteor and Ball of Lightning. Let's revive Sabertooths and King Cobras. See how this plays out. Message checked real quick. Make sure nothing is going on that I need to know about. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we lost some dudes, but not super bad. Yeah, let's get another one. Stab crabs and seagulls. Damn. The seagulls are going down, but the stab crabs, holy shit. Nice. And we got the vault. Let's get another zombie. Yeah, let's revive. Let's go for it. They had some bees. Let's use one of these. Again, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Much appreciated. Helps out a bunch. Let me know if any suggestions for other game. Oh, 233 and 100. 360. And we got the vault. Hell yeah. Another cleric. Let's do all zombies. Werewolves and porcupines. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. 26 skeletons. Alright. Oh. Zombie and cleric are now doing over 300. Sweet. Another zombie. Gain 50% increased healing. Somebody gets knocked out. For all the skeletons. Let's get rubber gloves. And let's move on. Too bad these won't apply to our overall collectible thing, but it is what it is. So far the healing, our chef mummy, and our undead are like my favorite builds I think I've had so far. Curious how it'll be with some of these other dudes. Like I really want to try and get like wizard, warlock, lich. Hell, maybe even do that with either paladin and medic again, or finish that build out with necromancer and quantum dude. Right, 28. We have blastoids at homes. 715 snapping turtles. Little assholes. Let's lightning these mofos. And you know what? Blam. Alright, we've lost 3, 4. We're losing more dudes. Was that a bad choice? Alright. Alright, let's see. Don't think that helped. I think I just killed like a handful of those dudes. Jesus. $546. Holy shit. Alright. Let's get our 30th zombie. Lots of bees. Next.
Oh yeah.
Go for it. Yo. Apologize for that. Damn. They are like one-shotting when they do their throw. Man. Let's take you guys. And we're gonna go right here. I just got, I think, dude, juice it up until we're done. Yeesh. Oh my god, we still haven't taken out a sing. There we go. I was about to say, that's some bullshit. How have we not killed one? Oh, come on, man. Alright. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna be down to practically nothing but paladins trying to fight this. Two zombies, one cleric. No zombies. All zombies are gone. Clerics are gone. Oh shit! Bop. Damn. Alright, 113, not bad. That was pretty crazy. That was a fun build. 400, 200, 73, 62, 346, 315 in healing, 273 prevented. Yo, that was wild. Alright. Awesome. So again, how many dudes? If you have not checked it out already, highly recommend it. Either grab the game or the demo. But of course, the full game is awesome. So highly recommend. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Helps out a bunch and is much appreciated. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Lots of love. And as always, remember to not be a dick. Bye!